Yo, so I was listening to a lot of audiobooks and I was pretty much going into the Doctor Who stuff. And somebody please tell me why Paul McGann is just literally like a gem at this point. For those of you that don't know who Paul McGann is basically the 8th Doctor in the long-running Doctor Who series. He made his first ever appearance as the 8th incarnation of the Doctor in the 1996 Doctor Who TV movie, until 2013 when he reprised his role in the mini episode The Night of the Doctor. This was the episode that showed what happened during the Time Wars when he actually turned into the War Doctor, which all of that was leading up to the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, which to this day is still one of my favorite Doctor Who specials out there. But other than those two appearances, Paul McGann hasn't really appeared in any Doctor Who stuff. That was until I did a little digging, because it turns out he still reprises his role as the Doctor, but in audio drama. What's funnier than that is that out of all the different audio dramas based off of the different Doctors, he's probably the most entertaining and the most interesting. Literally, the only time we've ever seen this Doctor was literally in the 1996 film, and then after that we never see him again. But he managed to make his own claim to fame with the audio dramas, and each one pretty much feels like you're watching a Doctor Who episode, which is literally the point. The sad thing is that none of these are literally broadcasted. None of them are pretty much like given like a special treatment like books and comic books, and I think that that's kind of a disservice. Like, don't get me wrong, the audiobooks are fun, but I would love to pretty much read a book about the 8th Doctor himself, because I feel like more people should know more about this incarnation of the Doctor. Be it books, comics, anything. I just want more of this one in a written format, you know what I'm saying? If you want to understand what I'm talking about, or if you want to learn more about the 8th Doctor, then please give these audiobooks a listen. The 8th Doctor's Adventures is probably the best thing that Big Finish Productions ever put out. Plus, I highly recommend watching the Doctor Who movie to see what happened to the 7th Doctor and what led to him regenerating into the 8th Doctor, as well as Night of the Doctor to see what led him to make the choices that he did, and the Day of the Doctor to see how it all came together. But overall, man, I wish we could have gotten a lot more of the 8th Doctor. Paul McGann is just such an amazing actor, and I'm glad he found his footing in the audio dramas, but I wish that I could get a lot more from his incarnation of the Doctor, instead of getting another adventure based off of David Tennant's 10th Doctor, which I got nothing against it, and I love David Tennant, and I especially love the 10th Doctor. He's the main reason I got into Doctor Who in the first place. But at this point, I feel like we need to give the 10th Doctor a rest and give the 8th incarnation more time in the spotlight. I don't know, but what do you guys think? And which Doctor do you think deserves more attention? Whatever your thoughts, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.